Yes, you see, Sowore brought Buhari, and I am here to talk about how he brought Buhari. But before I move into details, I'll start with distinguishing between the two categories of people who complain about Sowore online every time. Number one category are data boys, so that you don't mix them up. Data boys are those who are paid periodic, whether monthly or weekly allowances by their various parties to come online and attack anybody who comes or speaks against their party candidates. They are in APC, they are also in PDP. How do you know these data boys? They are told to condemn Sowore for some things, and that is the lines they always use. Number one, when you see them complaining about his hairstyle, his dressing, that he doesn't wear agbada like they are party thieves. And third, they say he has no experience, that he should go and start either from local government, councillor, and go to rep or senate. When you hear that is where we need him, the question is, who are the we? To further know them, when you try to engage them by asking them question or probing questions, you hear things like, that is where we need him, he lacks experience. If you engage them further by asking, how will somebody set up a national party and you ask him to only contest in the party as local government councillor? They say he should not be there. He should join the existing structures and come and test his popularity. That is where you begin to know. You should come and test his popularity among the hyenas and jackals, where they have set you people waiting as a structure to devour him. Party structure, not general structure. Now, they are also the same people who are being used as election canvassers and party agents during election. They are an allowance. Those people, I don't bother arguing with them. All I do is just to give them points of facts, not because of them, but because of the people they are paid to come and influence or convince, so that they can sway people away from the gentleman who is only doing his investigative work and attacking the structure of corruption that has taken us or brought us where we are. So those ones are data boys. Whenever they bring those lines, all I do is just look at them and I imagine that green frog head on their neck. So I just see them as paid people who come online to just incite violence just for the sheer sake of doing that. They have nothing to gain, and in all sincerity, they are also victims, but they are just ignorant of what they are being paid to do. Unfortunately, the people who pay them still billions and only give them little crumbs to also be victims. And when you also ask them, by the way, these people you say Sowore should come and join, if you say Sowore should go and start from councillorship, give us example of those who started from councillorship and rose to president and are doing well and have not been corrupted. By the time they give you the example, they will still be mentioning the names that even they too are complaining about. Then you see that they don't know their left from right. Forgive them. The second category are people I call emergency Jonathanians. And in all fairness to these people, there are people who are genuinely just angry that Jonathan left, but the person who replaced Jonathan is even worse, the man so-called Buhari. Now, these people, they are angry not because Sowore reported the corruption under Jonathan, but they are saying he brought Buhari by so doing. And if you ask them questions, excuse me, where did you see Sowore campaign for Buhari or wrote an article in support of him? They will say, hey. And when you say, sorry, let us help you with information, what you are looking for. The only thing Sowore did was just to be exposing the various corruptions under Jonathan. And none of them has proven false so far. Did Diziani not steal money and was using it to buy jewelry? The answer is no. Dasuki is there. None of them has said he lied. Sowore is in the country waiting for anybody to sue him. He's been in and out of court every day. In fact, they are the ones who are afraid of going to join him meet him in court, because they know everything he wrote was true. Now, at that point, even if a goat contested against Jonathan, that goat was going to win. Unfortunately, I heard they said it's not a goat that won. It was a cow that took advantage of that. There is nobody, no opposition that will not take advantage of those exposés under Jonathan. They were just too many. And if you ask them whether those things were not true, these emergency career Jonathanians will agree with you that truly those things were too much. So does exposing corruption under government automatically translate to supporting the other one? And has the same Sowore not also been consistent in even exposing corruption under the same Buhari that you claim Sowore worked for? The answer is they are confused. Now let me help you, because I have also seen examples like Bishop Okon Lagos, Okon Bishop, that popular actor, when he was on Daddy Freeze's show. And I was surprised that Okon Lagos said that truly Sowore is a good guy, but that he's angry with Sowore because Sowore led a media movement that saw the ouster of Jonathan. Oh. And then when they asked him about Tinubu, in the same interview, he said he so much respects Tinubu, he is sagacious, that is when you see, even after Tinubu had come out openly to own up that he was the one who brought the Olule as president, you still want to respect that person, even despite he already owned up that he brought the person you are angry about. But you want to respect the oppressors, maybe because they have money or they have sponsored some of your shows or projects before. But you are angry against an innocent man who is only doing his job. Sowore had been doing this even before Jonathan came to power, and he's still doing it till today. Why are you angry? How does that automatically translate to he brought Buhari? Is it not the same way when he exposed that Turai Kabal was holding Jonathan to ransom and did not want him to become acting president? Was it not Sowore that was among the first set of people to reveal that Yar'Adua was long dead and was not coming back from Saudi Arabia as a living man? So where were all these emergency career Jonathanians then? Then you see that Nigerians are really confused. So it be like say the juju where the politicians they use against Nigerians, they actually work. Otherwise, I go the accused person who just doing investigative reporting, saying I ain't bring Buhari. Oh, okay. Imagine for instance, if Buhari goes out and Sowore is still fighting the same Buhari and fighting APC, if you by that emotion again go and vote another person, who will you blame again? Nigerians are just looking for who to blame for their own errors. They all agreed then that Jonathan was corrupt. Sowore did not ask anybody to vote anybody. The fact is that even if a goat was the opposition at that time, he would take advantage of that situation and use it to campaign. It doesn't automatically mean Sowore brought Buhari. This is just to clear all of this noise and lies everywhere. They are fallacies, deliberate ones at that. Don't support Sowore if you don't want to, but stop creating lies. They are not helping Nigeria to be better by so doing. Thank you so much. Sowore never brought Buhari.